What is up? I am 9D Gamer. Welcome to my channel. I would appreciate the like, the subscribe, drop me a comment. Check me out on TikTok, Instagram, and of course here on YouTube. We are 4-2, midway through the season, coming off of a very bad loss to Nevada. Got to bounce back, and our rest of the season, 3-3, 3-3, 3-3, 2-4, 3-3, 4-2. So we have a 500 average schedule left. Quick look at our stats. Got Zollers, 1808, 14 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Sean Bishop, 579, 5 touchdowns. Adam Krieger, 394, 5 touchdowns. Receiving led the way by Durr, 39, 534, 5. LeBlanc, 22, 344. Dye, the freshman tight end, 20, 313, and 3. Actually, a really good average for tight end, 15.6. Scaife, 19, 262, and 1. Defensively, led the way by starts. And it's like my defensive backfield. Brenton Williams leading with sacks with 3. Parks leading interceptions with 2. Check out our recruiting board. Take care of some of these guys. Had a couple. Contact seekers. Oh man, it's been one of those weeks, man. I don't know what it's been like for you guys. Hopefully it's been a good one. I'm just tired. I was up late last night watching the Packers beat the Commanders, and then up early for work. I'm just gonna go with those guys. Hopefully, whatever teams you follow are off to a good start. I know my Irish lost to the Hurricanes. Good game. Ish. Big game this weekend against Texas A&M. Wisconsin Badgers are 2-0. They have not played anybody until tomorrow. Tomorrow they go to Tuscaloosa, play Alabama. So that'll be something. Love my Badgers, but All right, let's rock and roll here against Hawaii. My Packers are looking good, though. I'm pretty pumped about that. I don't know about you guys. I don't know what teams you follow. Let me know how your teams are doing. Who do you guys follow? Who do you guys play with in your dynasty? What do you guys do? I mean, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to know what you guys are doing. I know I follow a few threads on Operation Sports, Reddit, but I'd love to hear directly from some people right out there. What teams are you playing with? Who's your dynasty? All those kinds of fun things. Here we go.
To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Let's talk for just a moment about Wyoming. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D lineman David puts it. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Cowboys can really attack on this second and short. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And the Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they
not rated very highly, but man, speed kills.
Easy conversion for this offense. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Zings it complete to the right. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
You guys know.
The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down.
Oh, he sealed it.
On the long shot. All right, guys, let's chat a little Wyoming. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they're able to get him on the ground. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on third and short.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it because he really didn't have a choice because he was going to wear that one regardless.
And the Cowboys have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
There's nobody there.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Great blocking.
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting a drive together.
Was that a backside tackle? He had nobody to even block.
Put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
You gonna show the replay here? Watch that backside pulling. I think it's a tackle. He doesn't. Oh, it's a tight end. He didn't block a DB until he was 8 yards into the end zone. Oh, they marched right down and tied the score.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense.
The defense is
He
not
stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Caught behind the line. It's Bishop. There he goes. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my point.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
At the 40,
and a boy.
Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Cowboys are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to the ground game on the left. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy on the ground.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. On the move,
there you go.
He's got it. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Cowboys are threatening in the red zone.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second and goal coming up. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats.
Demolishing the time of possession.
We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Sure, they could take the lead with a short field goal here, but this close to the end zone, you want to try to score a touchdown. That's what they'll do.
Gosh, are you kidding me?
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Goodness, Chris, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Cowboys are facing 3rd and inches. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Wants to throw on first down. Going for it all.
Ooh, he caught that. That a baby.
To put 6 on the board.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field.
That's
and
what
I
a
think
top-rated receiver does for you.
Vacated. He said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
It's a great catch. Great catch.
Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Cowboys have pushed it inside the 20. To the air on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Durham.
Get that first. That a boy.
And this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
I love the aggressive nature there by the offensive play caller, too. He's not just playing it safe, get a few yards, center the ball, help our field goal kicker out. He's trying to move the sticks through the passing attack. Quarterback makes a nice throw, and now it's 1st and goal.
Goodness, that is the way you blow up a play. Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire, cause direct. That had to be a blown assignment. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Trying to barrel in. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
And I think that completion is as good as a first down, right? Because you set yourself up now in 4th and inches. Quarterback sneak's going to get it done. You can keep this drive alive.
They could make this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but they want to put...
Thank
and
you.
he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wyoming.
And was there ever any doubt, guys? 4th and goal. You got to turn around. Give it to your bell cow. Just know he's going to find a way to get it in the end zone, and he did exactly that.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's over. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Looking to throw on first down. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
And that's a really good play. That's a bomb. That's thrown way down the field. A lot of time for me to do what? Get a little bit handsy, get my hands, force a PI. Stayed calm, did a nice job staying the course.
Turning it on. Ooh. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
I'm starting to realize how difficult the vision is.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Contact.
The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11.
Days later, I broke my
normal fire.
Glass. Oh boy.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offsides.
Offside defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in and watch the football before you come out of your stance.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds the tight end. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. They missed that 56-yard field goal, and now they'll pay for it by giving up good field position at the 39. He's looking deep.
Keep going, buddy.
Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the 3rd quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? The defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is hungry.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
When I'm a quarterback and I see zone and I see my guy curl up real quick, I got to hum it. And he threw that thing with some revolutions, with some velocity right to his receiver so he could make the catch.
Oh, tap.
And the punishment has been extended. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games.
All right, we looking good here, 31-7.
Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Using his legs, it's Bishop. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And they won
I figured what the heck.
Incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Yeah, and the QB tried to use some touch, let that thing hang up in the air. But when you hang it
We're
up
up 31-7. Try some new plays. Take some risks.
To go and try to get it and make a play. A lot of guys near the football. Nice job by the defense being in great position.
Unloads it left.
Another
incompletion.
As good as he's been, that was a really bad throw.
The Cowboys will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one of the day is on its way. And he's been sort of scarce around here. Only called on 1 time in that one. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing.
Throw more to the middle and put more air.
Defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Using his legs, it's Bishop. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short. I just got to fall forward and get the 1st down, Palmer. But the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy. You know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game.
I tell you what, I think I believe Zollers is at Missouri.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions.
I'm going to keep my eye on this
go for it here on 4th down. On the direct snap, it's Bishop.
Strange, it didn't go anywhere I was pointing my joystick at. That also sounded weird. Anyway, I like the Zollers.
Looking downfield on 1st down.
Of course, I don't know because he's a true freshman this year. I don't know if he's
really good job making
playing.
The play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
He might be redshirted.
Wow, already up to 250 catches for his career.
That's a lot of catches. How about the consistency of this young man, the durability, the toughness? He's got all those characteristics, Palmer.
250 catches is impressive, too, because every...
Oh, he's got some space. just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one.
And
As
I'm
he
across the
got
middle.
drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Fires downfield. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. The Cowboys send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work.
Oh, quick turnaround.
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They feed him again.
Oh, busted through.
What a move. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. A first down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's 2nd and goal. The give.
Oh, boy.
And he never had a chance.
I was watching my read.
Just
I did
stopped
not
cold as soon as
see
he got
that.
it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Breaks the tackle. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
Warning.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. They'll go to the air.
Oh.
Got it set up on the outside. Still running at the 40. There he goes.
Oh.
He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
Yeah, and I like this offense keeping the foot on the gas. You got to lead
That
by
was
a couple
something.
scores.
I don't know how he broke
Keep
away
the
from that
foot
first
on the
tackle.
accelerator. Nice job. Another big play down the field for this offense.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front.
All right, offensively, you're not having a lot of success right now running this thing to the perimeter. The defense was there. They were ready for that. You made one guy miss. They still got you for a TFL. You might have to think about getting back to running between the tackles.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to be like, listen, O-line, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
Tick, 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 tick. Come on.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they're going to score again.
Yeah, that's cheesy and crappy, but, you know, it's good.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that
Wyoming
kind of stuff,
storms back
rivalries
after
are
a
consistent,
very bad game.
and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate
It's
each
the
other
battle
so
for
much. So you
Paniolo.
take the field against your rival. You're able to put
Zollers
up
with
forth
another
a performance
huge game.
like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
24, 39, 61%,
For David Pollock and
368,
Jesse
3
Palmer, I'm
touchdowns.
Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College
Bishop,
Football.
24 for 81, 1 touchdown. Krieger, 7 for 13, 1 touchdown. Not a good rushing day at all. Scaife, 7 for 119 and a touchdown. It's a nice game. Durr, 6 for 92, 1 touchdown. Guy, 4 for 36. Long, 3 for 33 and a touchdown. Spreading the ball around, that's for sure. Defensively, never a fan when your DBs are making a ton of tackles, but make quite a few tackles for losses. 1 sack, 1 interception. Good game. Five and 2. Four-star left tackle. Nice. 4-star receiver from Connecticut. What do you think his travel time is? Ooh. We did lose out on receiver. They get the strong safety. Oh, right tackle we lost. Okay. Seems like this mic does not pick up a lot, but it picks up the vibration. It's so weird. I don't know if it can be heard. I'm not doing anything to... Alright, what else we got going on here? Let's go here. Let's do this. Anything? Nah. Nah. I'll take a shot. We still just, we had a good year one, good year two. Obviously made the playoff, but we still, we got some top end transfers, so I'm not complaining. We still we struggle getting recruits still. This should not even be a ball game. It's not fair though, at halfback. The good news is, bad is doing the same thing to everybody else. All right, week 9. I think I already looked at those. Conference standings. Mexico is 4-3, 1-2, 2-1 at home, 179 points for, 163 against. Northern Illinois is out of winning streak. And they've already played 7 conference games. Holy cow. Let's go take a look at New Mexico's schedule. New Mexico. All right, beat the FCS. Beat Oregon State. Ooh, lost badly to Texas A&M. Beat New Mexico State. Lost to San Jose State. San Jose's. Oh, never mind. Sorry. Lost to Air Force. Beat UTEP. They got kind of a tough road ahead here. I just want to check out Northern Illinois. They're on a win streak. Their last loss was to us. 38-13. Then they beat Hawaii by 3, destroyed UTEP, beat South Florida by 6, beat San Jose State. They're on a nice run. They only have one conference game. Wow, what a weird schedule. All right, let's evidently log into EA and let's go play.
Welcome everyone to University Stadium,
At New Mexico.
home to the Lobos of the University of New Mexico, and the fans here are fired up for this clash. Today we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West, as we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on the New Mexico Lobos.
I think I need to play
I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack,
Dynasty
Jesse
with a
Palmer
team that has more
alongside.
than one
Guys, we
uniform.
can't wait to see this game. Be looking forward to it.
I mean, I know Wyoming has that weird yellow one, but
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Let's talk for just a moment about Wyoming. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
oh, jeez, what a hit.
Getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
All right. Accuracy is not there right now.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Wide open downfield. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Inverters.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast.
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that cover.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Man, they needed that one, and that took every bit of concentration by the wide receiver there. That was awesome. Big third down. You got to make the catch, but you got to make sure you stay in bounds. And he did a really good job.
Okay, whoop. Like, why did you stop there? You have the whole side of the end zone.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to.
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Showing the arm strength to the left.
Just like that.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field
Nice
is
ball.
huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around.
Breaks into the open. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air.
Oh, that was a really bad throw.
Incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory.
All right.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll knock him down.
Sustain.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
They punt it away on 4th down. Going to make sure he does. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Durr. Turning it on. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back. 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Cowboys are marching down the field. Nice move there. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
After the run, now to throw. Max looking for the goal line.
Oh, boy.
Touchdown, Cowboys. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the
Drop
house.
deep, just right
That
back underneath.
touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers.
And they come right back down and score. All right.
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth.
Not
This is
pretty,
like 2
but
heavyweights
okay.
just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that one.
Time to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Cowboys line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return.
Way out of bounds.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Durham. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Second down, he'll throw it.
Oh my God, he dropped it. There's nobody there.
It's incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because
Oh my gosh, I can't believe that just happened.
very small windows under duress.
They couldn't connect on
There was
second
nobody
down.
out there. They were man-to-man all on the other side of the field.
From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Durham. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a deep man. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Yeah.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. So they're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end.
Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. Balls it in, looking for space.
Again, so I'm a little frustrated because they have a 59 rated defense. And I can't. I mean, we have, so I shouldn't say we can't.
Here we go. They'll try to get
just
something on the
running into
board
some
here in the
brick
final
walls
minute
right
of the first half. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save ahead and just get out of bounds.
The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Don't always have to get rid of it quickly if you have that type of protection and enough time for a receiver to run that slow-developing route.
No doubt. He comes across the field. There's going to be a time where he's going to be open. Nice job by the QB seeing it, delivering the strike with the great protection.
Looking to throw on first down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard
It's
attempt.
good.
Never a doubt.
24-14.
Now the lead is extended a little further.
24-17.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll try the run. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Soft spot in the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
Come on.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
Thought we'd be able to get into that
This shouldn't be a
zone there.
surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response.
Picked up the
trying
middle
to get themselves
line.
back in the football game.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone.
Dang it.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a
Gotta hold on to
touchdown
that, man.
right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal.
27-17.
And this one is perfect. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out.
Man.
They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They go to the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly.
You gotta come down with that, big man. Oh my gosh.
And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Snags it quickly on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
That's caught.
Why would you not block that?
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the defense.
Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because of the speed on defense.
On 4th down, going to the air. He'll get rid of it.
Nice
He's got a 1st
freaking
down.
catch.
At the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays.
Come on, bud.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line.
Nice.
Into the end
Nice
zone
block
he
there
goes.
by the receiver.
Touchdown,
Getting that next
Wyoming.
level.
They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand.
There we go. They come right down and score. Goodness.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end.
Oh, he got hit. Holy smokes.
Quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Timeout called by the defense is their first in the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make
No,
adjustments.
holy cow, look
And I
at
like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we can put a few 1st downs together, we're looking really good.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
Nice block.
Inside the 30. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Cowboys, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking for room. It's Bishop. There he goes. Got some
Nice run. Oh, I wasn't sure.
Touchdown, Wyoming. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Whew.
They push out that lead a bit.
I wasn't sure he was going to make it.
Closer to a win here in week 9.
And this is why you consistently run the football, a steady diet, because you can
I thought
break
30
the
was
long
going to tackle
touchdown
me, to
runs.
be honest.
Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown run.
41-24. Let's just kneel it and be done.
And this one is just about in the books. The defense can stop the clock one more time as the offense takes a knee. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree. What do you say, guys?
Another really
Yeah,
good
listen, at
game.
the start of the
Like to
year,
see
there are a lot of
completion
goals that
percentage
get put up
higher,
on the
but
blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead
check
because
out
they've
our
got bigger
stats
goals
here.
down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know, at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done.
306, 3
That will
touchdowns.
put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer,
Bishop,
I'm Reese Davis. You've been
20,
watching another
139, 2
presentation
touchdowns.
of EA Sports College Football.
Only 1 carry for Krieger. That's interesting. Durr, 8 for 103 and a touchdown. DeBlanc, 5, 113 and a touchdown. He had the long 55-yard touchdown at the beginning of the game. Scaife with 39. I only went for 8. Two sacks. No picks. Now 6-2. Send out on some more recruits. There's no way Bishop was the player of the week over the other guy. McKinney or whatever his name was. Again, very much overrated from Colorado State, but that has not meant much. Zoller's now up to 20 touchdowns, 2,400 yards, almost 2,500 yards, 20 touchdowns. I'd like to see a higher completion percentage. Quite a few drops. Sometimes I just feel like I need to focus on Scaife more. All right, last game of this episode. We're up to rank 25 again. Last time we did that, we lost. So yeah, rank 25. Last episode of last game of this episode. Again, 90 Gamer. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. I love to hear from you guys. I love to communicate. Check me out on TikTok and Insta. Yep. Let's rock and roll. Welcome to Laramie.
Brings together two schools fighting for a bronze boot. A tribute to a former ROTC instructor, the bronze boot is the ultimate prize.
I will say this, the Wyoming football social media, I don't know about their other sports, but their social media is pretty good. They put out some pretty good content, some good videos, practice videos, game videos.
Taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Wyoming Cowboys.
So if you haven't, check them out.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. They stop him just short.
All right, good start. Wanted more. Got greedy.
The Cowboys come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
So what are we in? Like 4-2-5.
Looking for a crease. It's Bishop. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with
like
this
a
one.
3-3-5.
Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open.
Crap.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's
I was expecting to throw it to about the 20-yard line.
Fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. Here's the handoff. Still on his feet at the 45.
Oh.
Man, is it nice to be able to hand the football to a guy that can break tackles, that can make something out of nothing. Just, it makes it so much easier on offense. You can hit that big play, the big home run, just the ability to break tackles.
Oh my gosh, great play by that safety.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
From the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. On 4th down, looking to pass. Takes a hit as he...
I saw a comment, I just didn't get it off quick enough.
From the gun, running back on the move. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. The border war over the bronze boot dates back to 1899, but the introduction of the bronze boot trophy was started as part of a mutual agreement between each school's respective ROTC departments.
Well, it's nice that there was a mutual agreement because the very first time these two teams played in 1899, the game was forfeit. Apparently there was breaking of rules. It ended up in a brawl. These two schools have not liked each other for a very long time in the border war.
I'm here for all of it.
Crap.
I'm here for the petty. I'm here for the college fans that don't like each other, the anger, the competition. So this should be a great matchup.
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get... Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws to the tight end.
A little underthrown, but
really putting together a threat now. They get the
accomplished what we kind of wanted there.
Man, the tight ends are one of the most versatile guys in the field, and you see it right here. The play action, they're used to blocking, right? Now they slip right by the linebackers, slip to the 2nd level, come open, the quarterback finds them in great rhythm.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Bishop. And the Wildcat
I messed that up.
They knock him down behind the line.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
He barely got the ball and just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. Gonna take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Fair catch is signal for.
You all right, dog?
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think...
Oh, he wants it all.
Like that one.
And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target.
Turning it on. Drills him with
Get
the
off.
stiff arm. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And that pass
keep running, dude.
Loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down.
The guy that I'm supposed to be throwing to did not run the right
When the
route,
offense
so
goes
that threw
empty, that triggers
everything
the
off.
defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
A fairly short distance here toward the sideline.
straight out of
Not his
bounds.
best work.
Their offense marched right down the field.
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They're
gotta
looking for
find
any type of
something.
offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Cowboys can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. The sure hands, it's Durham. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that quarterback can go in the other direction.
And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Big loss on the last play. Threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires complete on the crosser. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
Snap the ball.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's open. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
42, Spider.
Looking for room. It's Bishop. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Caught in the backfield, it's Bishop. Open space at the 25. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
The first night is staying.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Just feeds the running back.
Please be
And he'll take this into
Thank
the
you.
end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about.
Make sure I do this right this time.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of a defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Cowboys and Rams. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. A lot of football still to be played as these two scratch and claw for the right to claim that old bronze boot.
The Rams will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of these.
So close.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Back to pass on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Cowboys in a good spot here with second and short.
Loosening that hip up.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+.
And he's on his way.
That was easy.
Touchdown, Wyoming.
All right, that one felt a little better. And they drive right back down.
Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
This is doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hand.
There he goes. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting that second and short.
Two lead blockers didn't block each other there.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cowboys look to keep this drive humming. Takes the handoff. It's Bishop. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. That's caught. It's Bishop. That'll be enough for a first down. They've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs.
Do they know we're running? Look at all the guys.
Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top.
Get in there. That a boy. They were one man short on that side of the field. They blitz the corners, or they blitz the slot
back. Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, you know, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything. And
all right. Now we got a little bit of a cushion. Let's go.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Cowboys really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later.
Go.
He's loose on the right.
Go. Ah.
Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game.
They're in a zone, so I knew that corner had to take the wheel guy, which leaves the curl wide open.
What I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big. At the end of the year.
And the Cowboys have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
There we go. Good job, boys. Good job, boys.
Touchdown, Cowboys! They put another score on the board as Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and
breaks into the open. Got the first down.
And I'm taking both those guys on.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39. First and 10. He wants to change this route. They'll try to get outside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Got it in the middle. It's Durham. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
They're going to sit back in zone. I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
And some room to work. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line.
He's got a little shift to him. I like it.
15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. They're down to the 35 on first and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Rojas. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
I read that wrong. That was my fault. But he did throw it high. I really want to throw this.
To the air on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it on the outside. And they
dang
made
it.
the tackle, but the official is tossed.
That's a well-placed ball, too.
Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. So now it's 2nd and long.
As we are winding down this game, again, I want to thank you for watching. Check me out on the other socials. I really just post, like highlight videos, intro video type things for this. Like the video, subscribe, drop me some comments. What can I do to improve? What can I do to keep your interest more? Any of that stuff. I'd honestly love to hear it. Who would you guys like to see me do a build with? What would you like to see? What would you do different? What would you, I don't know, just throw me some ideas. What are some things that you guys are doing? What's something you'd like to see? Any of that kind of stuff. So, again, hit a like, hit a subscribe. That'll end the game. That'll end the episode. We'll check stats here. And that'll move us up to 7-2. We'll play the next episode will be the last few games of the regular season. We have 3 games left. And then we'll do the postseason. Hopefully conference championship game, postseason, off-season, all those kinds of things. So, again, drop me some comments.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Zollers, 20 of 29, 292, 2 touchdowns. Bishop, 24, 114, 2 touchdowns. Krieger, 9 for 59. Durr with a big game, 9, 145 and a touchdown. Dye, 5 for 37. Scaife, 4 for 63 and a touchdown. Bishop, 3 for 71. LeBlanc, 1 for 10, but he had a couple drops. Sacks for Williams, 1 interception for Bryant. Cheek and Starts led the way with tackles. Again, I just started another series. I started as the offensive coordinator at Notre Dame, kind of a storyline, a top rising offensive coordinator. Hey, career record. Reception's awesome. Took a job. I set some rules. I broke one of the rules to take a specific job. I was offered a job that I liked, so I went after it, and it's going to be a brutally tough one. So yeah, that'll do it here. Getting close to 1,000 yards here with Bishop. So there you go. that is going to close it down here. Oh, let's go take a look at the record. For his career. The season he set at 121. I don't know where he's at as far as that goes. I know we've been throwing it to him a lot this year. He's at 62 right now, so I mean, you know, it kind of depends on our postseason. If we have a conference championship, if we make whatever. So there you go. That is going to end it here. Have yourselves a good weekend. Have yourselves a good night. Treat each other as you want to be treated. Be good. Spread some love. Peace.